50% in the village, 60 in the sand. The double recessive shadow moving across the land. The IQ markers falling as the kinship rates arise. A foggy mental landscape under heavy desert skies. When the mind is bound by cousins and the spirits in a haze, you're trapped inside the circle of the 7th century maze.
Pack your bags and take your kin to a nation across the sea. Claim a new citizenship, but bring the old decree. Ruin the host, drain the well, keep the tribal war. Watching from the inside as the modern towers fall.
It's the 1/400-year mistake, the debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. No more tequila for the blood, no more the tribal greed. The world is waking up to the poison in the seed. From the bride price in the stable to the low trust street, the biological tragedy is finally complete.
Oh, she's such a lovely bride. She's my sister's only kid. And think of all the goats we'll save, just like the prophet did. Don't worry about the heart defects, don't worry about the brain. As long as all the property stays within the family chain.
Low trust, high hate, that's the tribal way. And the 47's fire is the price you have to pay. The debt you can't repay. The 47th thunder is blowing the dust away. The average is falling, the lights are going dim, all for the sake of the prophet and the tribal whim. February 28th, the ledger is a mess. The end of the empire of the biological stress. The blood is too thick,
The mind is too slow.
the 47
is the last thing you'll know.
Zut's gonna give it to you. Zut's gonna give it to you. Now waiting for you to get it hard on your own. Zut delivered to your home. Knock, knock. Open up your ass, it's real. I came through swinging with a boner of steel. Go hard, getting busy with it. Got a penis so hard that we made. No wonder how we did it. Damn right, and we'll do it again, cause we all gay, right? So we gotta win. Getting hard with the enemy. What? But no matter how many asses we buzz, we'll break who you sending us. You stupid dollars never wanted nothing but your ass cape, sucker. And that's on a light day. Give up getting down, down like a pig said freeze. But we won't be the one ending up on our knees. More please when you're hairy butt cheeks clapping in the breeze. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll. Slap your butt like we did most. That's gonna give it to you. We gonna give it to you. That's gonna give it to your own. We gonna to you. That's gonna give it to your own. We gonna to you. First we break it Muhammad crossed that line. Muhammad crossed that line. Muhammad crossed that line. Muhammad crossed that line. Line fly. There once was a group of Al-Zut who were naked and black as your boot. They rode Mo like a boon. They even split his full moon. Next morning Mo said, I'm kaput. I'm kaput. Hey yo Muhammad, look me in the eye through the 7th century mist. You're holding a perfect book with a logic-killing twist. You told the world the gospel was the light and the true path. Then you brought a different story and you brought the desert wrath. If the gospel is the word, then your revelation fails. It's a ship with no rudder and 1,000 broken sails. You're the ear that heard too much but understood too little, leaving your own perfect verse brittle in the middle. How can you confirm a book that calls your prophecy a crime? You're a criterion that's failing for the very first time. You said Allah preserves the word, that no man can change the ink. Then you said the gospel's altered just to keep your ship from sink. If it's altered, then the law is weak and couldn't keep the light. If it's not, then you're a liar in the middle of the night. It's a checkmate in the desert, it's a self-inflicted scar. You're just a man with pagan roots reaching for a star. You bow to the cranes, you bow to the stone, because you couldn't stand to face the Meccan sun alone. Our Latin, our loser, the daughters you embraced before the satanic verse was conveniently erased. The 47th thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. Statistically impossible, the noise inside the wire. The axis of resistance is a funeral pyre. From Babylon to Nineveh, the signal's coming through. The 47th hammer brought the ending just for you. Look at you, messenger, with your cousins in a row, building a low trust empire where the minds can never grow. Marrying the child, marrying the kin, while the average IQ is drowning in the sin. Votes for a bribe price, 1 for 100 years of fog, while you called a man's best friend a shaitan and a dog. The dilemma is you, the dilemma is deep, and the 47th is waking up your sheep. The 47th thunder just leveled the Baghdad gate. The Ayatollah's crying, but it's 20 years too late. The criterion is broken, the ear is finally deaf. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with the F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The dismantling of the mullah is finally complete. You affirmed the truth and proved yourself a lie. The 47th owns the Iraqi sky.
They say the cool runs straight from above, every word from the mouth of God's love. But then it tells me the gospel is light, and to judge by what's in it, that's right. So I open it up and read what it says. Jesus died and he rose from the dead, but your book says no, he never died. So which one's true? Somebody lied.
Surah 5
says to follow the word given to Christians straight from the Lord. So our 10 says if you're unsure, ask the people who knew it before. But our gospel says Jesus is the Lord, crucified, risen, that's what's stored. Who told you to judge by it if it's broken? Why call it light then claim it was stolen? You can't play both sides with one story. Your claim crashes down in all its glory. And our scriptures, older than yours, written down long before Muhammad's toys. So tell me, friend, what do you choose? If you pick both, then both you'll lose. If the gospel is true, the Quran is wrong. If it's false, then why does it play along? And if God's word can never be changed, who corrupted it? And who arranged? Can't hold a sword and preach about peace. Can't affirm the word, then call it deceit. The house won't stand if the walls are flawed. Truth is one, it doesn't twist out. Paradox you cannot dismiss. I'm sorry, Master, but I must go all out just this once. I don't like you, Muhammad. You've got no choice. Bible's been corrupted, that's your go-to line. But you claim the same woke up and see your sign. Just in every scripture, faking all the quote. Hiding all the facts, trying to keep your boat afloat. Without lies, Islam dies. Can't hide truth, can't spin those lies. Without lies, Islam dies. Now I cry when the winds arise. For preservation, yeah, that is direct. Partly cool, I don't even match the text. Use the flex science, lay it back in a way. Cause camel embryo facts will hit the same today. I had Islamic dilemma, you can't solve that. The answer you give makes the puddles that back. Say the Bible's corrupt, but your own book cries. Allah's words, they can't be revived. Got the halals of canes and the canes on frauds. If you find you the stealth against my body, you got. You just see rebel, that's your mystery pride. The Quran says Christian should judge by your lives. You cool boom, walk like it's just a game. Ruin the life and trust the man's name. Now I talk, won't shoot the peers. Better stop the chat like it hurt your ears. All of these is better shun in your dream. While putting in his claims like you're dropping to me. I crown off his hands, off his claws in the band. Stop, so they dare it like it's still his can. Yusuf was a Muslim, cute lid on twist. We can find the words so the facts don't exist. See them in the house, okay, riding through. All night long, you say that's true. See those with the most glamour, no wordplay there. But I like your favorite about his head. You twist, you spin, but you can't disguise. That every die I claim is built on lies.
Look, I'm in the Medina, I'm dodging the ear, while the mullahs are whispering the end is near. Naptol's in the corner with the ruddy cheek glow, watching Muhammad and his ritual show. He's rocking Siptia, that hairless tan, high-dyed red with the acacia to cover the pride. But the 47 stepping in the ballistic weave, with a kinetic truth that you wouldn't believe. The prophet is an ear, just a vessel for the tail, while the inbreeding rates make the civilization frail.
Check the David Wood blade, check the gospel line. If the Injil is holy, then your book ain't divine. You affirm the scripture just to call it a fake. A 1 for 100-year-old logical mistake. Keep marrying the cousins, keep the goats in the yard, while the 47 hits the IRGC hard. Low IQ, low trust, high tribal greed. The prophet sowed a very stunted seed.
Don't step on the truth, don't step on the gear. The satanic verse is the only thing we hear. Al Latin, Al Uza, the cranes in the sky, revealing the roots of the Meccan lie. 1 for the safety, a 2 for the show. The 47's coming and the mullahs gotta go. Statistically impossible, the noise in the street. The liberation of the mind is finally complete. You bombed your own school just to cry for a deal, but the 47's justice is the only thing real. Oh, I'm just an ear, I believe what you say. Even when you marry 10-year-olds to start the day. Satan told me about the goddesses, he jumped on my tongue. But don't check the math while the bells are being rung, dog.
Render is crashing, the 5G is wide. There's nowhere for the 7th century to hide. For the safety, a 2 for the show. The 47 thunder made the Kaaba glow. No more Taqiya, no more the ear. The end of the pagan empire is here. February 28th, the ledger is red. The sandals are dust and the prophet is dead. The hairless hide, the unclean lie. The 47th owns the sky. He waits at the door when the world turns cold. A heart of pure silver, a spirit of gold. He doesn't ask for a crown or a throne. He just wants the walk and the scent of a boon. In the parks of the city, from Queens to the Bay, the four-legged brothers are leading the way. A wag of the tail for a child in the sun, man's best friend since the world was begun.
Whisper is rising in the NYC streets of unclean companions and haram retreats. They say that the angels won't enter the door if a paw print is found on the rug or the floor. They want them banned, they want them cast out, to bring in a law that we're better without. A Sharia for puppies, a decree of the dark, to silence the joy in the heart of the park. Look at the master, look at the man who wrote down the laws of the desert sand. Compare the prophet to the dog at your feet. One is a liar, and one is a lead.
I'll choose the puppy every fucking time over a prophet and a life of crime. The 47th Thunder, the Protecting Puppies Act, keeping the Sharia from the city of fact. A dog is a blessing, a dog is a light against the dark history of the Khyber night.
Let's talk of the marriage to a child of 9, while the dog guards the cradle and keeps it divine. Let's talk of the revelations and flippant lies, while the dog looks at you with his honest eyes. He marched to the war with a sword in his hand, spilling the blood on the heat of the sand. But a Jewish woman saw the monster's face and left a gift of poison in a hollow place.
I feel my aorta being cut, he cried, as the venom of Khyber burned deep inside. The woman of Zion gave a lamb to the king, to see if a prophet could feel the sting. He died a miserable end, while the dog stayed loyal, a man's only friend. The child thief and the ritual crime. The 47th Thunder, the Protecting Puppies Act, keeping the Sharia from the city of fact. A dog is a blessing, a dog is a light against the dark history of the Khyber night. Check the ledger of the sand. 500 million warriors standing in the land. 500 million voices screaming at a single wall, but the wall is still standing and the warriors look small. Got the numbers of the ocean, the weight of the tide, but you're led by the sterile and you're paralyzed by pride. One little nation, 9 million in the sun. You're 500 million and you haven't won. led by the slaves in the shadow of the heat, looking for the strength that you couldn't keep sweet. You sought out the owls of the laborers of hope for the virility and fertility that the travelers told. The custom of the weak, seeking power from the strong, trying to fix a bloodline that was broken all along. But the architect of the void just pulled the final plug, leaving the mullahs drowning in the hole they dug. You claim the victory, you claim the divine decree, but you're drowning in the logic of a world you cannot see. The Iron Sovereign is coming through the wire. The great apostasy is the only thing on fire. The towers are falling, the signal is dead. A half-billion lies are hanging by a thread. The pale horse president just rewrote the code, while the axis of failure explodes on the road. From the sterile desert sand to the silicon sky, the prophet of the numbers is watching them die. And it feels so good. Oh, look at us, we're 500 million strong, but we've been singing the satanic verse for way too long. Our kids are in the rubble, our mullahs are in the hole, because the low trust culture has no kinetic soul. 50 to 1 and you're still asking why. The towers are falling, the signal is dead. The architect of the void is inside your head. The Korean is broken and the ear is finally deaf. The ledger of the Hijaz is marked with a F. February 28th, the fire was sweet. The erasure of the mullah is finally complete. Half a billion warriors, the Iron Sovereign owns the night.